Welcome back to Morning Rush. The Barbie movie has earned nearly $1.2 billion since being released on July 21st, and it's broken records as the biggest box office success ever by a female film director. Now, before those plastic dolls came to life on the big screen, they were the beloved toys of millions of children around the world, including myself. Now, people across the country are searching their stuffy attics and basement boxes for their old Barbie dolls because the Barbie collectible market is exploding right now, as you can imagine, following the film's success. As long as they weren't turned into weird Barbies like Kate McKinnon's character in the movie, they're raking in some pretty big bucks. For a breakdown of which Barbies are worth all those bucks, we're joined, as we are every week at this time, by Meg Streit, editor-in-chief of Simple Most, Scripps' own digital destination. Meg, good to see you again. So vintage anything usually means money. Remember those Beanie Babies were a big thing. I had some of those and wanted to sell those too, but I have no idea where they are. But how has this movie increased their value, these Barbies?
Well, we talked to Dr. Lori, an antiques appraiser from the History Channel, and she said that values are up about 20 to 30% right now. The dolls that are fetching the highest prices are not surprisingly the oldest ones from the 1960s. The very first Barbie came out in 1959, and if you have one of those original Barbies still in the box, Dr. Lori says that that could be worth up to $25,000.
What?
Obviously, yeah. Those original 1959 Barbies are pretty rare. She also said that Barbies 2 through 5, which came out in the 1960s, are also really valuable. We spoke to a Barbie dealer in Florida, for example, who is selling a number 4 Barbie from 1960 for about $3,900. It's the pink silhouette solo in the spotlight Barbie, and she's wearing a shimmery black gown that people may recognize. It's just like the one that Margot Robbie wore to the movie premiere.
Yeah, a lot of people, I mean, she created a lot of buzz for herself on the red carpet because she was taking all of these different outfits the previous Barbies had worn, which is really cool to kind of to put a showcase on that. So what kind of condition do they need to be in? I understand, you know, still in the box obviously gives you more money, but that's probably pretty rare that you would buy a Barbie to not then play with it, right?
Yes, people have been collecting them for years. The phenomenon is not new. So some people, you know, have purchased them specifically to collect them. So there are certainly ones that have never been removed from the box out on the market, and those are going to get the highest prices. You know, it's the rules of supply and demand. The harder that a doll is to find, the more money that it's going to get on the resale market. But that said, you know, not having the box is not a deal breaker. We spoke to a dealer who recently bought a number 2 Barbie for $5,000. It was in good condition, but didn't have the box. So, you know, it definitely is worth going into the attic or the basement to see what's there. And even some dolls with some flaws can still have value. We saw a Francie doll, which was out of the box with some minor imperfections, listed on a resale site for $350. So, you know, less value there, but still some.
Yeah, for sure. So who are the people that are buying these Barbies and how big is the market? I never thought I would hear someone say a Barbie dealer.
They exist, and I think, you know, people paying these big prices are most likely collectors in most cases, but the movie has sparked such a renewed interest in all things Barbie. You know, so I think that with it being such a big topic of conversation, people going to dig out their old dolls from the basement and the attic, I think that non-collectors are starting to dabble in buying and selling them, which is probably a factor in why the market is heating up right now.
All right, Meg Streit, editor-in-chief of Simple Most Media. Thank you as always. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And to explore more stories like this and others about travel, entertainment, and lifestyle, just visit simplemost.com. You can check it out there.